打个招呼，Hello。Hello. Hello. 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 Hey there, my name is Zheye Cai, and I come from Wenzhou, which is a coastal city in the south of China. Right now, I'm in the kindergarten where I work as assistant teacher. Today, I'm excited to share with you one of my projects in this very special place. I had a really unique childhood experience. Because of my parents' job, I had to stay in boarding school for almost 19 years, starting from my last year in kindergarten. I was pretty young when I entered a new world where I had to live alongside my classmates and teachers. The school was like a small community, and I had to deal with a lot of complicated relationships and situations, like when adults tried to control and brainwash us kids. It really affected me and my way of thinking for a long time. As I grew up, I started to think back on those experiences and wanted to express them through visuals and storytelling. I wanted to explore topics like traditional Chinese parent-child relationships and conflicts between adults and kids. After this topic, I started another very personal project. I collected all my certificates and awards received from kindergarten to primary school and sorted out the stories, honors, and certificates behind them. Even though they represent recognition and encouragement on surface, my childhood was still full of difficult stories. This book is an analysis of my own childhood and aims to raise awareness about the experiences of many children in Chinese society today. The book's cover is made of red velvet to embody a feeling of glory, but I also used gold and black colors to represent the duty of honor. When you flip through the pages, you can see the stories behind each certificate, the reason for it, and the emotions I felt when I achieved them. It also discusses some of my regrets. For example, this little CEO certificate is awarded to the leader of a class. However, to achieve this, I had to tell all my classmates' secrets and betray them. My teacher convinced me that this was a noble action. Looking back, I still feel ashamed of what I did. Chinese parents often use grades and awards as the only standard to judge their children's worth, but I think this is negative and harmful. We need to consider a more positive way to elevate individuals, especially children at a young age. Inspired by my childhood exploration, I recalled the memories of my parents' constant separation and negativity towards me, further expanding my project on the relationship between Chinese parents and their children's education. To better understand this, I cooperate with local kindergarten to teach kids about art and aesthetics. I was able to lead interesting workshops and try to explore topics that adults find hard to understand. I asked the children to answer some tall questions through art, and where they did, I watched and recorded how they painted and what they said. This was an exciting experiment because I learned that when you talk to kids, the most important thing is keep things simple. This communication process is very similar to design process. The kids' joys and responses were amazing and surprising. Through this process, I wasn't just teaching them, but I also learned a lot from their art. Their creativity and unique brushstrokes give me a lot of insight. And I think that encouraging children to experiment visually totally promotes their exploration, creativity, and growth. I was very surprised by the experience of working with the children, and I learned a lot about the possibilities of visual experimentation and out of the book thinking through working with them. So I worked further with the kindergarten and had a lot of fun experimenting with the children using a variety of materials to create. And I was constantly amazed by the energy and creativity of the children. Design is about constantly looking for and observing the fun in life and seeking advice from people of different ages in different fields. Finding new ways of interpretation. I think I felt a bravery and pure power from the children. I'm looking forward to visiting WT and thinking about these society issues in a new way. Hopefully, I can bring out new ideas to help create positive change. WT is a unique place where the relationship between students and teacher is very close, and also like a soul attraction, opening myself, bringing new possibilities for my projects, for thinking about what is involved.
拜拜。